Yeah.
Is that you there?
And that's
And did you learn anything?
we recycle to make new things.
We should recycle things. How are you? Oh, lovely to see you.
Seeing it in photos, it just brings it all back, yeah.
I came away feeling really good about not just like what they were doing, just it's kind of the future. I wasn't expecting that.
Planting Roots was this amazing collaboration between the Institute of Engagement, the Warwick Arts Centre and Falls Hill Community Centre. Becca from the Arts Centre came to us with this idea and said, I think we can really all work together to make something really special, and so the ideas then kind of started from there.
We've been working on the Planting Roots project for around 6 to 8 months. We've had a real range of different activities. We've had dance, poetry, making, stitching, mindfulness, and a whole range of garden-based activities as well that have brought people together.
It was related to the environment, looking after the environment and why it's so important, and they did it in such an artistic way, and it was kind of like show and not tell.
That's my daughter. She came here, she had such fun. All 3 children came with me. When they went home, they wouldn't stop talking about it. They loved it.
We led several workshops here at the Falls Hill Community Centre and the big celebration day at the Arts Centre with local artist Julia O'Connell. Julia's practice involves using natural materials to dye fabrics for her art pieces, and the community came into the garden to pick different plants and then use them to dye their own fabrics.
Yeah, that's it. That was amazing. We all really enjoyed that, and I think even the kids like hammering away. That's the only time you can really hammer away, isn't it? Yeah.
Also poetry sessions with an amazing artist called Sajatha Menon. At the end, the group wrote their poems on pieces of paper with seeds in, and then planted their poems in the garden here at Falls Hill Community Centre.
That was it, the planting, that was it. Yeah. It was the planting the poems, yeah, which was really good.
The garden feeds into everything that we're doing. When the Medicinal Garden was just an idea, the original workshop was held in collaboration with Warwick University and Warwick Arts Centre. It was that workshop that they supported us with and that really kick-started the year, and actually we decided what we were going to plant and what people wanted to see, what people wanted to get out of the Medicinal Garden.
So we reached out to the School of Life Sciences, where we brought in Professor Eric Holub and also Professor Miriam Gifford, who is the head of Life Sciences, to bring together this idea of growing and food production, but then also some of the hidden elements that people don't always get to see in plants.
Really nice sunny day, didn't you, for the crop visit?
Well, they came to visit and see actually where we grow the beans, and we had a glass house where we could show some of the other produce, the tomatoes and chili peppers, and give people a taste.
Well, on the day of the trip, we managed to get a coach provided by Warwick Arts Centre. There was a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness. Everybody was just happy and couldn't wait to do something fun.
It was really great to have individuals, people that were going to eat these sorts of things, coming and seeing where it comes from. That connection is really, really vital to healthier food and healthier eating.
We at Falls Hill Community Centre, we operate a social supermarket, which, the core part of that is providing a bag of food. But actually what we're really wanting to do is to create a food resilient community.
Within the project, we've provided things like beans and squash and some of the produce that we've been growing, tomatoes and chili peppers, and passing it on to Rachel. In her creative way, she's figured out how to cook it.
We got to create a Harvest Festival event, which was such a beautiful event. We worked really closely with Rosanna and Eric. It was a day of celebration. It was a day of activity. We had a Southeast Asian dance group.
When the dance was happening, it was really good because they showed us how plastic was polluting the environment.
They pretended to be the sea, and they looked like they were in the sea. It was beautiful. But I felt like the whole experience was great because I was so immersed in it. I started to cry. Never been that immersed in anything in my life. It felt wonderful.
We got to ask the scientists questions inside the auditorium as well.
The panel discussion about plastic was amazing. The types of questions that the children asked really kind of blew me away. Things like, why do we have plastics in the first place? How are we going to get rid of plastic? It was a really inspiring moment for me in the project.
For the Warwick Institute engagement and for the Resonate programme, it's about creating opportunities for conversation and spaces for knowledge exchange. And so being able to work with the Arts Centre and Falls Hill Community Centre on this really helped us to do that.